Alright, so here's part 2 of the two-part video series I'm doing on these survival food bars. Part 1, if you haven't watched that, went through how they compare to other foods, why they might be useful, why they might not. This video, if you haven't watched that, go ahead and click the link and you can watch that. This video, I'm going to actually unpackage them, see how they're packaged, see how everything looks, and then give them a little taste test. I'll probably spare you the me chewing on them thing, but we'll do a little taste test and I'll kind of compare that and see how they taste. So let's go ahead and open up this Datrex one first. And it says tear here. Maybe I don't need a knife. Yeah. And the way this is packaged, and I'll kind of get these out of the way. The way these are packaged are individual cubes, so you can see that, and wrapped individually in cellophane, which is pretty cool. I don't know, you know, it'll at least keep them from crumbling all over. So you've got it in your pack or something, at least it'll keep it from crumbling all over everything. But I don't know about as far as keeping it fresh. Like I said though, if you have to vacuum seal them, that might be an option. So I haven't eaten all day, and we'll see how these taste. I know one day isn't much, but they're pretty crumbly, so it's probably a good thing they're in this. But I'll take a little piece of this one. That actually tastes pretty good, actually, not bad. Tastes like a sugar cookie. You're supposed to eat one of these bars every 4 hours, I assume, since these are only 200 calories, maybe 2 of these. But not bad, really. I mean, it's comparable to a granola bar, with a little bit powdery, more powdery texture. I could handle a little bit of water just to wash it down, but I don't feel real thirsty. We'll see after I eat a bunch of this stuff, but not too bad, actually. Not bad at all. I was kind of thinking it was going to be a lot worse than that. So let's try the Mayday bars, and these are packaged a little bit different. I can already tell because they're 9 large cubes, so we'll see how much of a mess this makes. And then you can kind of see there is like a big cake. I don't know how I'm gonna get these apart. They're scored, but I'm just gonna chip a chunk off of the side right here. This might be a little bit of a pain to keep together if you're eating two or three of these a day. Might be a pain, but let's see how this stuff tastes. I'm not sure. I think it's cinnamony or cinnamon sugar or something like that. It's not a bad flavor though. It's actually pretty decent. After eating 2 of these, I can tell that I'd like to drink water. I don't know that I feel thirsty, but so I guess they don't make you thirsty. But all right, now let's try the Sos bars. So those are pretty good. I have to say I like the Datrex so far because they're individually wrapped, and it seems like they're just easier to control. You know, if you've got to open one of these up, you're not going to want stuff all over the place because you're going to be digging for crumbs, and you're going to be digging on the ground. I would anyway if I was starving. So let's open up and see how these are packaged. And these are packaged in 9 bars. So these are 18, but it's 2 of these bars for one of those bars, basically. And these is just a big brick. So let's open up one of these and see what we've got going on here. Take a chunk and try this one. Tastes like a cookie. These are actually pretty good. Just tastes like a sugar cookie. I had heard somewhere that one of these tastes like coconut, but I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it's just my taste buds or whatever. But these are actually pretty good. I'd have to say these are probably the best tasting. As far as packaging, you know, they're kind of like a granola bar sealed in the cellophane. I kind of like that, but I kind of like the size of these. You know, if you've got to ration them out or you've got to store them somewhere, these seem like they're going to be a little bit easier than these ones, but these aren't bad at all. These actually taste a little better. So as far as price, Datrex is a couple dollars more expensive than these. I believe these were the $10 ones or the $12 ones, $10 ones. But not bad at all. My ultimate verdict, I guess, would be, yeah, they'd be decent to have. They're not. I was expecting them to just taste like crap, but they don't. So it wouldn't be something that I would, you know, have a whole stockpile of. But it's always good to have backups to your backup. So, you know, why not? If they're low cost enough, why not get a couple of them maybe? Good for camping, good for stuff like that. I mean, they're actually a pretty decent snack. So not just for an emergency situation, I suppose. Just as good as a granola bar. So that's basically it. Like I said, I like the Datrex ones. I like the way it's packaged. I also like the SOS. The Mayday tastes good as well. It's just, it seems a little bit cumbersome as far as the way it's packaged. It's like one big cake, where these are individually packaged. So I kind of like that better for, you know, that easier to store kind of thing. Whereas this, it might be a little bit tougher. And once you open it, you know, you basically have to put it in a Ziploc baggie or something, because it is what it is right now. Where these, you can kind of store them. So that's it on that. Like I said, if you haven't watched the first video, watch that, and it kind of explains the calorie count and the cost per calorie and all that. But I appreciate it. If you can, hit the link below, subscribe to subscribe to Survivalist Prepper's YouTube channel, and I appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next video.